Hi, welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today's reading is a monthly reading for July 2025 for the fire sign Leo. Leo, for the reading, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck by Sarah Marchetti. If I need to clarify, I will pull from the Elemental Wisdom Tarot deck, and at the end, there'll be one additional message from the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings. The messages may or may not resonate. I do encourage you to watch not just your sun sign reading, but also your moon and rising. That way you will have a more complete overview of the energy surrounding you at this time. And also, if you do enjoy the reading, please consider giving the video a like, right? Give it a thumbs up. Possibly consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment. I would love that. And I do so enjoy connecting with each and every one of you. All right, I've shuffled off camera to save a bit of time, so let's jump into it. So you begin here with the Four of Cups. So center of your spread, you're feeling bored with the situation, right? We see, obviously, cups has to do with our feelings, emotions. And there are three cups here that the person is not even paying attention to, quite bored with whatever these cups offer, right? There's even this Holy Grail, so this new offer coming in. But the person, it's like, looks like they have their eyes closed. They're not even seeing whatever this new opportunity is, right? Because they're just kind of in this boredom mode, right? They're in this tired of what they're currently doing, bored with the current situation. We'll see how this plays out. What could help or hinder this Four of Cups? It's the Six of Pentacles. So this boredom could have to do with the, where you're currently working. The Suit of Pentacles, it deals with things in the material realm. So the money that we earn, right? It's our material possessions, our home, our family. And so it could be to do with your career, right? And the Six of Pentacles, it's about a give and take, right? It's a card of balance. Sometimes it shows up when there's been some type of payout or payment, repayment. So for example, if you've lent money to somebody in the past, it's them coming to you now and repaying you, or if it's you that's borrowed money, you're repaying that money. It could be you getting a loan, going to the bank, getting a loan from the bank. So there's some sort of exchange, give and take. It can also show up when there is like giving of yourself, for example. So when you're doing some like volunteer type work, it's sometimes shows up for that as well. But with it helping or hindering this Four of Cups, it seems like there's either a boredom or apathy surrounding your current work situation, or there's an opportunity for this sort of scales to balance out. So there's an opportunity for maybe by doing some volunteering or doing something different in the work sector that will help shift you out of this Four of Cups energy. The Two of Pentacles in the deep past, and when I was reading for the Six of Pentacles, I was getting like that taking money from one place to pay for another, even though it's not what the typical meaning of the Six of Pentacles is, but that would be the meaning for the Two of Pentacles. And it's interesting that it shows up here. So in the deep past, Two of Pentacles can be a choice. So choosing between two jobs or two ways for you to make money. It can also be when, you've been juggling your finances. So not having enough money, staying off or not paying one bill in order to pay another. So this kind of give and take type of energy where, oh, I don't have enough for that this month. I'll wait until I get paid next month. I'll pay this one. So it's this juggling of finances sitting in the past position. In the recent past, you have the Queen of Swords. Could be a person that you've been dealing with. If so, this would typically be an older air sign individual. Could be a mother figure, your own mother, mother of your children, or just, an older air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be the energy that you're taking on, right? It does sit, again, in the recent past. You might have already experienced this energy, but she is, as the queen of her suit, the Suit of Swords, she is very good with her words. She's very intellectual, right? The Suit of Swords itself has to do with our thoughts, it's communication, so getting those thoughts across to other people. She's not very good with dealing with fools, right? She's very direct, so she says what she means and means what she says. So you could have been either dealing with this somebody, this Queen of Swords energy, or you could have taken on this energy of the Queen of Swords. Well, we have crowning you, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the new offer coming in, right? So and I feel that it's been a long time coming. So you've been waiting for this new opportunity, waiting for this new way for you to make money. Ace of Pentacles sometimes can show up when there is like a windfall of money as well. So you might, for some of you, obviously it won't resonate with everybody, but there might be money coming in, sort of a lump sum coming in, like either a lump sum payout or, like playing the lottery, getting a lump sum of money that way. But it's to do with the, your finances, the money that you earn, how you make a living. So, and it's a new beginning, right? Aces in the tarot are blessings from the universe. They are yes cards. So if you have been waiting for an answer, like, will I get this job? Will I get, will this work out? Here's the ace, the yes that you've been hoping for, been waiting for. Wow, this is significant progression here, right? From the Six of Pentacles, and here we have the Ace and the Two, all the way to the near future with the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel this new offer, this new job offer, a way for you to make money is going to definitely position you to move into this King of Pentacles energy. So it's going to bring in a great deal of financial abundance into your life. Could be dealing with an older earth sign individual with this King of Pentacles showing up. Again, could be a father figure, your own father, father of your children, or just an older earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But he is sort of King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. So he's very good at making money, at investing, at holding on to money. And there's a significant growth potential with this King of Pentacles showing up. You appear as the Empress. This is Major Arcana number 3, and it's associated with 2 signs, actually, with Taurus and Libra. The Empress, it could be you, just very looking more beautiful than ever at this time, right? The Empress she's very, very beautiful, very alluring energy, but she can also represent pregnancy, right? As a 3 in the tarot, 3s, they represent abundance, growth potential. So for some of you, there might be a pregnancy. You might be finding out about a pregnancy, your own or somebody else's, right, near you. She's also, she is like this sort of earth mother, that maternal figure as well. But it's also growth potential. So expansion. There could be a lot of opportunities coming in, going back to this Ace of Pentacles, right? That is really going to enable you to grow, right? For things in your life to blossom, to bloom. Beautiful. Surrounding you in your environment, you have Major Arcana number 19, the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. This is good health, vitality. It's associated with the fire sign of Leo. This is a beautiful energy. And when the sun shows up in the reading, not only is it, is it a very positive card, but it shines its light on sort of the entire spread, so it can lessen or weaken or, kind of diminish the negative energies of any of the cards, even though you really don't have any negative energies here. But say, for example, with this 4 of Cups, which is, this boredom, it would sort of like lessen, right, the severity of the card, or, so it's a very positive energy to have show up in your reading. Wow, another Major Arcana in your hopes and fears. Major Arcana number 20, Judgment. And it's associated with Scorpio, right, the water sign. And it is about rebirth. It's new things coming in, but it can also be, so it can be a do-over, right? So having an opportunity to do something again. In a relationship reading, yes, it can sometimes represent getting back with people from the past, but it's, it's more about like a judgment call, so a significant decision that needs to be made. It can be getting a call back. So if you have, say, applied for a job, or, there was an opportunity that you didn't think was available anymore, it's like a do-over. There's a chance for you to do something over, but it's it's a rebirth card, sort of phoenix rising from the ashes. So you're hoping for this new phase, this either this second opportunity, or you're hoping for this significant decision and possible second chance at something. Five of Cups comes up in the past position, and that's, you have the 4 and the 5, I'm sorry, in the future positions. This is your outbound position heading into the month of August. And, the 5 of Cups, again, much like I was saying with this 4, where it's very apathetic, very bored, here, the person is only focusing on the 3 cups that have spilled out, representing, at one point, each of these cups held something that this person found enjoyable, right, or liked. They've spilled out, but instead of paying attention to the 2 cups that are right behind him, representing the, the 2 of Cups, the soulmate connection, he's only focusing on what hasn't worked out. So focusing on the disappointment instead of opportunity. So there's always the cautionary message when the 5 of Cups comes out to focus on the positive, right? So not allow yourself to get caught up in the negative, because there are these 2 of Cups here, right? The 2 of Cups, minor arcana version of the Lovers. We'll just pull one additional one on this 5 here. We have the Lovers. Okay. So you have number 6. Yeah. So there could be a soulmate connection there that is coming in, but don't focus on what hasn't worked out in the past, right? Okay. So for some of you, obviously this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I'm getting, if you are getting back with this Judgment card, if you do go back with somebody from the past, you're going to need to make that conscious decision to not focus on any type of disappointment in the relationship, things that didn't work out in the past, right? You need to focus on the here and now, focus on this connection, the soulmate connection. The Lovers can also represent a choice, right? But there's a need to not allow yourself to focus on what hasn't worked out, and do focus on, the here and now, the opportunity. Same thing goes with this 4 of Cups at the center, right? Focus on the opportunities that you have. And it does look like there are plenty of opportunities that you have coming in for you this month. Your overall energy, right, bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords is the need to make a decision, thinking that you are incapable of making a decision. It's sometimes referred to as like the stalemate card, because, see, the woman is blindfolded in the traditional tarot deck. The woman is standing there with like the swords crossed across her chest in a very defensive pose. So thinking that you don't have all the information in order to make a decision, but needing to make a decision. So there's, a significant decision that needs to be made. I don't feel that I need to clarify, because, like I said, and especially with the Sun showing up in the reading, I feel that there are, these potential disappointments, or, the boredom of the 4 of Cups, the disappointment of the 5 of Cups. I feel that there is a lot of very positive energy coming in for you this month, but you just need to, not fall into the trap of, focusing on, or you need to be present. I guess that's the best way of saying it, being present and not allowing yourself to slip into that negative thinking, or, the focusing on what hasn't worked out, disappointments, because we have beautiful new opportunities, possibly, some do-overs, but great growth potential, new things coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, growth potential with the King of Pentacles, with the Empress, with the Sun card. So very, very positive spread for you. But, could be, and the Lovers as well, could be a head or heart decision, right? With this 2 of Swords, a decision. So a decision that needs to be made this month, possibly. And even, needing to use your intuition, pay attention to signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, that, that might help with decisions that need to be made. And you're going to be moving out of, any situation of like choice, or any situation where you have been kind of needing to juggle your finances. I feel that by the end of the month, you're going to be in a much better position, financially speaking. So we'll get one additional oracle card. So Spirit, one additional message for Leo for the month of July. What else does Leo need to know? And your oracle card message is competition, warrior guides. And the card number is 17. So as far as repeating numbers, signs, synchronicities, pay attention For any time that you might see or hear, right, number 17 or the numbers 1 and 7 by themselves, or the number 8. Okay, what are you thinking when those numbers show up? What's going on around you? Pay attention to the the signs and synchronicities this month. Let me read you the full description of the Warrior Guides card. It says, it says your warrior guides are present to enlighten you about the benefits of sparring with others, so competing ideas, right? Competition brings out your best and unleashes your passion and commitment in what you believe in. It develops your strength and prevents you from being victimized or manipulated by others, and it teaches you the need to respect others too, and not mindlessly impose your will on them. Your warrior guides suggest that when you do battle with others, it's best to fight fairly, learn from the conflict. Don't compete just to let off steam. Fight for progress and higher understanding for all concerned, rather than just being difficult to get your own way. Hidden within the drama of battle and competition are the seeds of true understanding and compassion. The best spiritual warriors always strive for a win-win outcome. Your warrior guides suggest that you embrace the battles at hand to find your strength and reach for growth. Fight the good fight with your adversaries, but pray for divine justice to prevail and not just your own personal vision of justice. Their message is, fight fair, but concede when you're in the wrong. So that, that we'll see how that ties in with what goes on this month. I mean, it could be on the work front, again, with the, these new opportunities coming in at work. It could be, if you are heading in a new direction, there could be some, competition in whatever this new opportunity is. But overall, it looks like it's a month of decisions, right? With the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Lovers. Definitely, significant decisions, possibly surrounding the job that you do, your home environment, but there's growth potential, and we have the abundance, the good health, vitality, and blessings of the Sun card as well. So it looks like overall a good month for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped, Leo. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of July. Bye for now.